vegan, because we can't condone cruelty.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Governor Newsom authorized a total of $150 million in funds to be used for protecting homeless Californians from the effects of COVID-19.
He genuinely wants to help the citizens. That's why he bears all this.
Yes, Master.
He's not there for power or fame or gain. That's what I feel about him, according to what he did. So Governor Newsom is really a good man. He did his best that any human can do in his situation, in his capacity. I could give him another Shining World Leadership Award for good governor.
Supreme Master Ching Hai presents the Shining World Leadership Award for Good Governor to the Honorable Gavin Newsom. Governor Gavin Newsom, a leader for the people. Continue watching to find out more.
Hello viewers means hello viewers in Yokut, spoken by indigenous people of California who wish you to be in harmony with nature and all sentient beings. Welcome to our show today featuring the Honorable Gavin Newsom, Governor of the State of California, USA. Good governance practiced by a civil servant focuses on actions taken to meet the needs of the public they serve. This is especially true with vulnerable populations. Governor Newsom is known for his quick actions and decisions in alleviating the many distressing conditions faced by the people of California. In August 2020, California was struggling to contain huge wildfires, burning large swaths of the state's forests and homes. Governor Newsom immediately declared a state of emergency in 5 counties and placed a plea for assistance from Australia and Canada. Fanned by strong winds amid record-high temperatures, the raging blazes burned millions of acres, destroyed thousands of homes, and killed at least 25 people. When Governor Newsom witnessed the devastation caused by the fires, he felt strongly that the debate over climate change should end and that California's historic wildfire season was proof of climate change, saying, "If that's not proof point testament to climate change, then I don't know what is." The various types of vehicles powered by fossil fuels are responsible for more than half of California's greenhouse gas emissions, as well as for the majority of smog-causing pollutants and toxic air contaminants that directly impact public health. Thus, ending climate change and air pollution is a major priority for Governor Newsom. In October 2020, the governor signed an executive order stating that all new passenger cars and trucks sold in the state must be emission-free by 2035. In following the order, the California Air Resources Board will develop regulations mandating that 100% of in-state sales of new passenger cars and trucks are zero emission by 2035, a target that would achieve more than a 35% reduction in greenhouse gas emissions and an 80% improvement in oxides of nitrogen emissions from cars statewide. Regarding the order, Governor Newsom says, "This is the most impactful step our state can take to fight climate change. For too many decades, we have allowed cars to pollute the air that our children and families breathe. Californians shouldn't have to worry if our cars are giving our kids asthma. Our cars shouldn't make wildfires worse and create more days filled with smoky air. Cars shouldn't melt glaciers or raise sea levels, threatening our cherished beaches and coastlines." The economic downturn due to the COVID-19 pandemic has caused many people to lose their jobs, leading to unfortunate cases of people not being able to pay their rent or housing loans. Hence, substantial support is needed now more than ever to help stem the rise of homelessness. As an immediate solution to this situation, Governor Newsom authorized a total of $150 million in funds to be used for protecting homeless Californians from the effects of COVID-19. This order was in part a preventative measure to ensure that low-income Californians will avoid losing safe roofs over their heads as a result of evictions related to loss of income or sickness due to COVID-19. Known as Project Home Key, the State Department of Housing and Community Development will administer grants to be made available to counties, cities, and other government entities to acquire and rebuild hotels, motels, vacant apartment buildings, and other types of alternative shelter, and convert them into permanent long-term housing for people experiencing homelessness. About the effort, Governor Newsom says people experiencing homelessness are among the most vulnerable to the spread of COVID-19. California is deploying massive resources to get these vulnerable residents safely into a shelter, removing regulatory barriers and securing trailers and hotels to provide immediate housing options for those most at risk. Helping these residents is critical to protecting public health, flattening the curve, and slowing the spread of COVID-19. Attentive viewers will pause now to pray that heavenly blessings will be bestowed on all the homeless people around the world. May they be forever cared for through the grace of providence. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television.
Vegan, for the God chosen.
Welcome back to our show. During the widespread recession caused by COVID-19, Governor Newsom ensured that financial support would be provided to individuals, families, and businesses suffering from economic hardship. In February of 2021, he signed a $7.6 billion relief package, which will provide one-time payments of at least $600 to 5.7 million Californians who are struggling financially. California State Senate President pro tempore, the Honorable Tony Atkins, adds, "We're nearly a year into this pandemic, and millions of Californians continue to feel the impact on their wallets and bottom lines. Businesses are struggling. People are having a hard time making ends meet." This agreement builds on Governor Newsom's proposal and in many ways enhances it so that we can provide the kind of immediate emergency relief that families and small businesses desperately need right now. People are hungry and hurting, and businesses our communities have loved for decades are at risk of closing their doors. We are at a critical moment, and I'm proud we were able to come together to get Californians some needed relief. Since the beginning of the pandemic, California has struggled to cope with a high number of COVID-19 cases. As of January 11th, 2021, the state recorded more than 2.7 million reported cases of coronavirus, and nearly 30,000 people have died since the start of the pandemic. According to Governor Newsom, the numbers are just a sober reminder of the deadliness of the disease, how deadly this pandemic remains. To quickly save more people from getting infected, Governor Newsom stepped up the state's coronavirus vaccination efforts. Mass vaccination sites at Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles, Petco Park in San Diego, and Cal Expo in Sacramento have been opened. The large vaccination site in the city of Los Angeles started vaccinating eligible community members in mid-February 2021. Governor Newsom said California's goal was to vaccinate 1 million more people by mid-January and expand the types of healthcare professionals who can give vaccinations to include dentists, pharmacy technicians, and National Guard teams. It was reported that in early April 2021, California had already administered 20 million vaccines, including 4 million to the hardest-hit communities. In addition to this accomplishment, Governor Newsom outlined the state's next step in the COVID-19 pandemic recovery, moving beyond the blueprint for a safer economy. Regarding this effort, Dr. Mark Galley, California Health and Human Services Secretary, said, "California has made incredible progress controlling the spread of COVID-19 by staying home, masking, and getting vaccines out quickly to Californians in every corner of the state, including in those communities hardest hit by this pandemic." In order to take the next step, we must continue to do our part to keep this momentum moving in the right direction, and that means continuing to wear a mask and ensuring everyone who is eligible gets the vaccine. A few days later, in mid-April 2021, the Honorable Governor Gavin Newsom signed a piece of legislation to create a statewide policy for the rehiring of workers laid off due to the pandemic. The aim was to bolster the state's efforts to ensure an equitable recovery from the economic recession caused by COVID-19. Known as SB 93, the policy requires employers in the hospitality and business services industries, including hotels, airports, and large event centers, to offer new positions to qualified former employees laid off due to COVID-19 within 5 business days through to 2024. Governor Newsom says, as we progress toward fully reopening our economy, it is important we maintain our focus on equity. SB 93 keeps us moving in the right direction by assuring hospitality and other workers displaced by the pandemic or prioritized to return to their workplace. In addition, the Honorable Governor Newsom signed SB 95, legislation reestablishing statewide supplemental paid sick leave for reasons related to COVID-19. The statewide law, which took effect on March 29, 2021, states that most employers with more than 25 employees must provide supplemental paid sick leave to employees subjected to a COVID-19 related quarantine or isolation period. This is just one of the many acts of kindness that the Honorable Governor Gavin Newsom has done for his people. During a conference on March 10, 2021, Supreme Master Ching Hai expressed her thoughts on the Honorable Gavin Newsom and praised him for his noble work as a governor of California.
It would be a big mistake because I don't know if they can find somebody as good as he for what you have read just now. You from California, huh?
Yes, Master.
Oh, yeah, I know you were in California before, so you're concerned about your state. It's very good. It's very good. He's a good boy. We should keep him forever.
Yes, Master.
He really cares, you know? He really cares. So, my God, all for the poor people and the helpless people and the vulnerable people and the safety of the animals. I mean, what more can you ask from a governor or anyone who is in power in the government? He genuinely wants to help the citizens. That's why he bears all this.
Yes, Master.
He's not there for power or fame or gain. That's what I feel about him, according to what he did. So Governor Newsom is really a good man. He did his best that any human can do in his situation, in his capacity. I could give him another Shining World Leadership Award for good governor.
Supreme Master Ching Hai respectfully present California's Governor, the Honorable Gavin Newsom, with the Shining World Leadership Award for Good Governor, with high salute and gratitude for your dedicated efforts to upgrade your co-citizens' comfort and safety, as well as protecting our beneficial friends, the innocent animals. May God bless and protect you and your co-citizens. Supreme Master Ching Hai is deeply grateful to the beloved God for all the financial help, comfort, and support to the afflicted and needy and or any good cause over the years, as a humble vessel for His compassion and love towards His precious children. Precious viewers, thank you for your company today. We thank the Honorable Governor Gavin Newsom for his noble work as a humble civil servant of the people of California. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for Practice More to Know Our Inner Great Power, Part 2 of 5 on Between Master and Disciples, right after Noteworthy News. May benevolence be shown to the creation through your loving actions.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/GG.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule et suprememastertv.com/GG.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule y suprememastertv.com/gg.
Programele noastre oferă multe limbi. Vă puteți uita pe suprememastertv.com/schedule și suprememastertv.com/gg.
Vegan. Any better idea?